Hey man, you need to hear this. If you're looking for fast, cheap, and reliable MUT coins, I highly recommend to check out my sponsor, DMC, Discount MUT Coins, and use code 187 for 10% off at checkout.
Not a bad gig here for some Madden tonight.
Now, Sean was UserGawd was the first one I saw using the hand warmers earlier, so I'm copying him. But he has added a jacket. Sean's wearing the same thing he wore earlier in the evening. And also, Sean's in the same seat he was in.
And can make a difference.
And UserGawd is not. So we'll see how this unfolds, and here we go.
Brad, I'm going to give you the little secret of my hand warmers. I've got two under the hat right now.
Under the hat?
I'm going to suggest that highly to you right now.
There you go.
I wish I could do it.
Put a couple in the hood and put the hood on, you know? Absolutely.
I got to be able to see my face on the screen.
Hey, we've got Sean making some of these adjustments. UserGawd making some of these adjustments, making sure their rosters are all lined up, making sure they're moving their guys where they need them to be. We see a lot of intricate blocking schemes out of Sean here in front of Jim Brown, and a lot of high-tech blocking schemes out of UserGawd as well in front of Lamar Jackson. So this is going to be quite a chess match of blocking, I think, between these two guys.
Yeah, somebody just picked Lawrence Taylor for his defense too, so that might make a little bit
Lawrence Taylor, Devin White.
Yeah,
I saw Deion Sanders.
Yeah,
Jalen Ramsey, all on the same team.
Gotta love Madden.
Well, it's certainly an attractive feature to the game and makes you think about what would have happened.
What a great night for esports, for Madden, for the Dallas Cowboys and these competitors. A great night for me also being up here with you guys. I can't imagine the future of esports with the way it's been heading, with support like the Dallas Cowboys of beginning, with companies like Spire out there supporting these activations. I think just the sky's the limit for esports and Madden.
Yeah, no question. It's Madden has been big for a long time, but the entire esports industry has really taken off.
Right, and then we're up here playing Madden, and the pastime of most NFL players
is Madden.
Right. you play video games, right? So those guys walked out here and they were excited to see this, and they thought they could get on here and compete. So you might see that coming in the future as well.
Sean's got the hand warmers going also.
Speaking of forward thinkers, John Madden. Unbelievable. Creating this franchise.
Yeah, and I don't know if people are aware of how active he is in supervising the games and the players and the graphics and the strategy. He's very much involved in it still.
Yeah. And that's why it's coming this far, right? Because it really follows the game of football, right? It's realistic.
You still have the dev team going to meet with Mr. Madden, Coach Madden, every single year to get some pointers, to get suggestions. And Coach Madden's input is always make it as sim as possible, as close to the real game as possible.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go with Lamar Jackson show starting already. Patrick Willis putting hands on him at the sideline.
Patrick Willis rolling. I remember him in his Ole Miss days, tracking down every LSU running back that we had.
Sean is User is very intense as he tries to anticipate the defense that he's going to come up against.
Thomas in motion here. Lamar's going to
good play. Great play. Linebacker in the backfield, tackle for loss. There we go, 3rd and 2. Big play in the first quarter.
Will this be like our other games? First quarter of defense, the next 3 quarters, all explosive offense?
I know. I'm scared to say that it'll be a low-scoring affair, but we'll see.
Don't say it yet.
Thomas in motion, taking to the left side, sealing that edge for Lamar Jackson. Breaking free. Pat putting hands again on him at the sidelines, taking him out of bounds.
And he got pretty close to that sideline, too.
As we said at the beginning of the game, Lamar Jackson right now, key to the game, all runs. Lamar Jackson for I believe his 2nd first down.
Did he have him? Did User have him throw 1 or 2 passes maybe in the first game?
In that first matchup, yeah, that's about all we saw. And they were open because he's just been so prolific running it with Lamar out of the backfield, setting up that nice pass game. When he goes used to it.
What can you do when you have Joe Thomas as your lead blocker coming out of the backfield?
I mean, you can try putting Lawrence Taylor in, but that doesn't seem to work.
He's got Bruce Matthews in there, too. Matthews is wearing number 74 in the white jersey. I mean,
there's no quitting this guy, Sean. He's an athlete in real life. He loves playing basketball, loves playing pool and some frisbee golf out there. So there's no quitting this Sean guy. Both of these competitors no quitting. Both at utter focus level right now for these finals.
Joe Thomas says Z.
See that safety drop back, anticipating, and Jackson thought about it, and then he said no.
Dion, we saw Primetime coming off the edge to make the tackle. Got a slide by Lamar, make sure he doesn't fumble.
3rd and 13 here. 3rd and forever.
You wonder if he's thinking about using the passing game.
Yeah. UserGawd.
He's thinking about it. Yeah,
He
there
not
we
only
go.
thought about it, but passed it out to Joe Thomas.
Not only is he the blocker, but he's also the first down magnet. 3rd and long, he goes to Joe Thomas.
JT bringing it in. Oh my God, Joe Thomas had some hands.
That's a great call by UserGawd.
Wow, unbelievable run by Lamar Jackson to take it over the goal line for a score.
We have another MVP showing by Lamar Jackson.
We do, but I caution you to wait till Jim Brown gets cranked up.
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him yet, but we'll see if he can top what Lamar Jackson just did on that drive.
And again, so for UserGawd, his strategy in this championship game is similar to what it was in the game that got him here in the semifinal, and that is to ride Lamar Jackson, although running and passing. Now we'll see if Sean decides to just stay with exactly what he did, which is just run Jim Brown all night long.
Listen, it's too early for him to go away from his game plan. All right, he has to stick with it. He has 2 minutes and 40 seconds still left in the first quarter, so it's early in the game. Chess match is still on.
Guys, when I took a look at UserGawd's lineup last night when we talked to him, had player interviews, he had this lineup so finely tuned to run in front of Lamar Jackson. I had my suspicions this would happen today.
Well, let's see if we can get Jim Brown rolling, and we can get 400 or 500 yards here on Madden. In rushing.
That first game was just so impressive because he just pounded him. He just pounded him.
It's the thing about this salary cap, guys. You have to be very smart on where you spend that cap. It's super important to have your lineup.
There we go.
Oh my Lord, Jim Brown right up the middle. Deion Sanders out there. Is he able to get him? Patrick Peterson also out there trying to chase him down. The goat will not be stopped as he crosses into the end zone.
He told me before the play, I should watch out for Jim Brown. This is a quick strike offense.
I've seen this. I've seen this movie.
It's on repeat.
I've seen this movie.
It's on repeat. Goodness.
Yeah.
Long run. User's going to have to find out a way to get that stop.
Now we're going to see. Now we're going to see.
If Dion and Pat P can't catch you, it's going to be a long game.
And Dion got it to the 25.
Let's look at here, go to the Spire replay for this run. Look at Jim Brown with all that field in front of him. I thought for sure Primetime or Peterson, two of the faster players in Madden, would be able to chase him down. No can do Jim Brown all the way to the house.
I'll tell you this, I saw Tillman out of position. We got to figure out a way to get that fixed because the safety has to at least be in the picture.
Lamar Jackson, zero hesitation. Getting out there, Patrick Willis making that stop.
I'll tell you this, shout out to the Madden, the guys that make Madden. Patrick Willis looks exactly how he looks.
Like
right?
Patrick Willis.
Tall, long strides, and able to cover a lot of ground.
Gone out of the game too soon, man. Patrick Willis, so fun to watch back in the day. Not that long ago, not that far back in the day.
I'll tell you this, man, him and Navarro Bowman were crazy in San Francisco, both out of there too soon.
Staley, that whole defense was just nasty.
They were great.
Hey, 49ers back to form this season, though.
Let's see if they can sustain this.
Oh, Jackson was keeping that all the way.
Fumble. Stumble recovery.
I'm not sure he didn't trip over Pollard's ankle. But that was a quarterback draw all the way.
I think if he did not trip there, he might have taken it to the house.
We've seen one pass this game. One pass. It looks like we'll see our second pass.
Look at that.
Our second pass will come right here in the first quarter, at the end of the first. 3rd and 5.
Sean's got to watch out, though.
Maybe.
Is that Ryan Shazier there?
And Casper, the friendly
ghost out there.
Out of there and got him a pass.
I didn't think Dave Casper was going to turn around in time for that. He was chasing the Raiders right to Las Vegas with that one.
It's a great play. It's a great pickup on 3rd down. He needed it. He needed it. The way that Jim Brown is running that ball, you have to score here.
Well, let me tell you something that UserGawd is doing now. He is showing an ability to diversify his offense, and he's going to make Sean think a little bit about what to do defensively.
This is what you used to want to see when people ran the Wildcat, right? You want to see him be able to throw the ball. Lamar Jackson is the X factor here, being able to run it.
No question. No question. Second quarter underway. Goodbye. Did he run into his own man?
I think he did right there. That's why you see him shaking his head.
User said, no, I can't believe I did that.
At this rate, Patrick Willis will make every tackle on Lamar Jackson.
I thought he was gone.
Just a pancake block, Joe Thomas.
3rd down, and he got it.
He got the first.
There's no guessing what's going to go on here with UserGawd. He is just rolling with Lamar Jackson right now.
The method is the same. The time to score is very different here. UserGawd is running up a lot of clock.
Here's that Spire replay on this. Let's see what happens here. There's that Joe Thomas pancake on the outside, but runs right in the Joe Thomas, unfortunately, right there.
Who's that who made the tackle? Patrick Willis.
That Joe Thomas almost, actually. Here is Joe sealing that edge once again.
He's looking for the edge, and he could not get to the first down.
Is that 52? And Devin White again?
Absolutely.
It's a one-on-one matchup here. Who will be able to make the most plays?
That is a lot of motion before the snap.
Guys, we're down to the 2-minute warning in tonight's Madden 20 Club Championship Finals presented by Spire. One of these gentlemen going to take home 6,500 buckaroos tonight and find his way out to San Francisco in December for 100,000, possible 100,000, being the overall club champion.
I'm in practice and see if I can get it
right. Yeah.
3rd and 1.
Joe Thomas in motion. Is he running to the left? Follow the big guy.
What a stud.
First down.
Right, boy, he barely got that first down, too.
The amount of time.
He didn't get the first down.
4th and inches.
4th and inches now. Are you going to go for it, or are you going to kick a field goal?
You got to know he's going for it. He's been running the ball like crazy here.
Okay.
He has to go for it. It's essentially a quarterback sneak no matter what.
A quarterback.
Does he get it?
And he started in shotgun. He ran him out of shotgun up the middle. So UserGawd tried to kind of sucker Sean into thinking that he was going to throw the ball, then follow it up with the shotgun draw, and Sean was ready for him.
I'll tell you this, Brad. Not the quarterback sneak that I had in mind.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
Matt Shopman right back off to Jim Brown.
All right, we already have a better defensive stand than we had the last drive.
We do. And
we have a tackle.
I think that was Jim Brown's shortest run of the entire night of 2 games. And he got 4.
Great defense there on Sean in that 4th and inches, though.
Look at this. What a pop by Pat Tillman.
I love seeing Pat Tillman in the game this year, especially with salute to service here going on right now.
Definitely. Brad saved me. I almost said, ooh, there's Bill Bates.
I did say that first half of the night. All right, there's your first down. Now keep an eye on that clock. Sean's in really good position now to milk this clock to halftime.
Here we go, Pete, get off the field. Under 10, 10.
55, 65 yards away.
Switch. Go. Goodbye.
You can hear all the players out there chirping. Troy Polamalu coming out to beat Jim Brown at the line of scrimmage.
Look at this.
He carries you for 5
Jim
yards.
Brown says, you three guys in white, jump on here. I'm going to give you a ride.
Troy Polamalu will not be happy with that representation of him.
No.
But that play right there might be a touchdown saving tackle.
Now look at this clock. He's going to have to decide whether to throw the ball.
Has Schaub thrown a pass this tournament?
No.
Might be the first pass of the night by Schaub.
Back to I for him here. Matt Schaub making some changes at
Trying
the
to
line
trick
of
him,
scrimmage.
trying to trick him with the audible show. I'm going play action. Atkins going across to the right.
Check 50.
Let's see if Polamalu covers it. Oh,
Jim
run to the
Brown.
right. 14, 13.
It takes three to tackle him. Is he going to use a timeout?
Timeout.
Yeah. Okay.
Last time
That's his
out of
last
that.
one. That's his last
13 seconds. Throw it outside of the numbers or throw it to the end zone. A run will not cut it.
Short tackle there by Ryan Shazier. We might have just seen another Jim Brown gone for 6.
And we run it with 14 seconds. He has to go out of bounds.
And in
Get out of bounds.
Ryan Shazier saved a half right there.
That is the quickest get on the ball
I've seen for a while as well.
Yeah.
There was no timeouts left. 13 seconds. He runs the ball. Let's see how much time he has on the
Dave
clock.
Laufenberg and I on Cowboys radio, Danny, we would say circle that play right there. Just remember that one as we start the third quarter.
Take a chance and throw it. He does the 7-7 at the end of the half.
Right.
They go into the third.
Remember that play.
Great half of football back and forth. You talk about that chess match right there. We had a lot of pawns moving around. Let's see if those rooks and that queen start coming out here. Jim Brown, right back to Jim Brown, but user hit stick.
How about, is it fair to say that this will be a low-scoring game?
At this point,
Are we
compared
safe?
to the other ones,
Are we safe?
It's fair to guess that.
Okay.
It may not be fair to assume that it'll be the case.
Maybe explosive.
anything can happen in Madden. Jim Brown right up the middle there, right up the gut, meeting Troy Polamalu.
This is a Polamalu and Patrick Willis game. I think they're the only two guys that have made tackles on this defense.
I may jinx him, but I'm going to give UserGawd credit for really kind of rallying to calling defenses to stop Jim Brown.
Oh, yeah. That first play, I thought he was going to run crazy on this defense, but they've been able to hold him down.
You know, and that's what a lot of these guys do. They use those first rounds as a scouting tool. You know, you got User coming out here defending that Jim Brown run very, very well comparatively.
Right there. For instance.
Right.
There's a big difference between the fullback that I see blocking and Joe Thomas in the last game.
Huge difference.
Huge difference. I'm seeing him try to follow. Besides that first run, he's been pretty held in check.
Another big fourth down here in the finals of the Madden 20 Club Championship here in Dallas. In Frisco, the Dallas Club Championship.
Motion across.
Formation, huge play here, guys. 4th and 1.
Look at me.
He's got to run right. We got less defenders to the right. There we go.
Right
First
up the
down.
go with Jim Brown. And why not, guys?
I like that chess game. I see 3 defenders to the right, running to the right.
Yeah, it's really the essence of Madden, isn't it?
Just trying to get your defender to bait one way or the other, to commit one way or the other, and then just run the other way. Not a bad little scheme.
Not a bad scheme at all. But will this allow him to score, or will this drive stall?
Schaub under center here in the salary cap lineup. 10 cap.
Good block on Troy.
Look at that backdrop for a game on Madden. Not too bad there, guys. I couldn't imagine being one of these guys working their way through the competition to be here on the main stage for the Dallas Cowboys Club Championship here, the Ford Center and Starred Field. The Star, what a facility, man.
It's pretty good, huh?
I'm impressed every time I come here. There's
No
just nothing like it
comparison to
anywhere
Valley
else.
Ranch, right?
That's gonna be a long day.
Schaub to Jim Brown, the story of the game. Jim getting that first down there.
Did he get the first down?
Sure did.
He did.
If 89 gets that block, it's going to the house.
Is that Ed Dickerson, the old tight end?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's one of those lower cap players that we're looking at right there, that they're trying to save some of that cap space to be able to spend it on big players like Troy, like Tillman,
Jim
like
Brown.
Lamar, like Jim Brown. Exactly right.
We got a long drive going here.
Yeah.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah, you got all the time in the world. Look at this.
Another 9-yard gain.
Yeah. It's hard to stop. He's had success with that all night in 2 different games. And he'll break your spirit after a while.
Definitely.
That was Jim Brown's MO, was just to break their will by the end of the game. Probably one of the best athletes, not let alone football players to ever live. One of the best lacrosse players.
Oh, absolutely.
Ever.
Recon, 132 fighter. Fight.
Defense, I don't think he got the defense he wanted set up in time right there. Pays the price with Jim Brown getting that first down.
Wow, this running game is really controlling everything right now.
And
not only are they getting first downs, they are taking so much time off the clock.
And it was a stark contrast in the first game because the team Sean was playing had Troy Aikman at quarterback, and they didn't have the opportunity to use their passing game as much because of the way he controlled the run.
Jimmy out to the right. Joe can't make the block.
I'll tell you this, User better get some guys over there to their right side, because I think they found something over there on that right side of the defense. They have run to the right the last 4 runs.
But as soon as he overloads to that side, watch the cutback.
At this point, you got to take a chance, because there's another to the right. Another run to the right. And he clicked it quick. I think he's running to the right again. Why not? Keep going. Keep going until they stop you.
First down and 10
I think we're going into the fourth quarter. Going into the fourth quarter with this.
Yeah, we are.
Throw your 4s up in the chat. Heading into the fourth quarter of what is the Madden 20 Dallas Cowboys Club Championship here, presented by Spire.
Yeah, Danny, it'll be a low-scoring game.
Brad confirmed.
Maybe this might be a 14-7 game with 4 minutes left in this quarter. So let's see what happens here. Can he stop the run? Force him to a field goal.
Sean threatening here in UserGawd's red zone. Jim Brown right back to Jim Brown.
That's a great play by Dion in the hole. Is this Madden? It has to be Madden. He's filling a B gap. Deion Sanders.
No.
It was a great tackle. Great tackle
That was
anyway.
not in his vocabulary. Look at that block down inside.
Run it right, run it right, run it right, run it left, touchdown.
I have to say this. Goodness. This is a 7-minute drive?
Absolutely.
All runs?
He has used up half the fourth quarter. He's played a game and 3 quarters and not used a different offensive play than Jim Brown running the ball.
12-play drive right there.
Goodness, if it works, keep going to it.
That's right.
Keep going to it.
I keep waiting for primetime to bust loose on one of these returns right here. Only able to get it back out to the 20-yard line. This is your Spire replay. This is Jim Brown touchdown.
Look at the block right there by number 89 at the 5-yard line.
Tillman.
You're not seeing Pat Tillman get stuffed too often right there. And
I'll tell you this. Even if he had made that tackle, it was a game.
Right, that's right.
It hasn't been a tackle for loss in 4 quarters.
This is a critical possession for UserGawd.
Oh, Lamar. Oh, that's a great tackle.
White able to get in the backfield, make the stop after that cut back to the left. Every one of these runs.
Yep.
1 or 2 people to beat, it feels like, every single time.
There you go.
No, he wants the same side.
I'll tell you what, this defense is looking a lot better than the other side.
Yes, sir.
Now you got 3rd and 8. Do you pass it? Do you throw it to Joe Thomas? Maybe Shazier.
Lock it down.
He's going to throw.
Not open.
Oh!
Not open. He has to go for it here.
A little bit of rare air right there.
He may not get the ball back if he punts it.
That's
he has
exactly
to go
right.
for it.
That's exactly right.
Huge down here. 4th and 8 for UserGawd on the 22.
See where the safeties play, because you got Lamar Jackson. He could run a quarterback draw even with 8 yards to go.
Definitely. He doesn't spread them out. It's running formation.
Yeah. He doesn't believe he's going to throw.
Dropping back to pass indeed, and it's knocked down, looking for Casper. Jalen Ramsey gets in there to knock it down. That is a huge defensive play here in the finals.
That looked like, Danny, the same play into the same defense as the 3rd down call.
And Madden is a the users are smart. They're able to pick up. Oh, is that Clowney?
Davian Clowney getting the arm bar. So nasty. Here is that defensive stand.
Jadavian.
That's Casper.
Yeah.
Jalen says no. He saw this play before.
Yeah.
What a knockdown by Jalen Ramsey. Great speed off the sideline, able to come and make the play.
Man, it has to be. There will have to be a miracle happen here for him to get the ball back with the way Jim Brown's running.
How do you get it back? You've got to figure out a way to
let him score. No minds. Let him score. Try to fight for onside.
Tillman versus Jim Brown that time.
Oh, that was sick.
Spun out of his shoes.
I'm not sure I like this strategy. Let him score. The only way that you get the ball back is letting them score, you score, and get an onside kick. Right now, no chance.
Here's the thing, though. We got a board full of timeouts up there. Every single timeout still up there for both of these competitors.
Look at the wheels turning. You can hear them turning.
Good turning.
Smoke coming out from those headphones right there.
It's intense.
Under 2 minutes.
There you go. Let him score.
Oh, why not hand it to Jim Brown right up the guts?
Let him score. Now you got to score really quick and hope for an onside kick.
Well, that means that you're not going to have Lamar Jackson running off tackle.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. If he does, it's going to be a tough loss for him.
Onside kicks, tough to come by in Madden.
Get out there, spread it out, try to throw the ball around, and hope for an onside kick. But the first thing you have to do is score.
Deion.
The return there would have been great for UserGawd.
Deion.
I think I put Deion at X and let him run the go route.
See, that's not a bad idea.
Let him run the go route. Try him out.
And, of course, he did play some offense for the Cowboys in the mid-90s.
Let's see what he can get going here.
Of course, that replay brought to you by Spire. This whole event brought to you by Spire. Big shout out to them, taking care of everybody, rolling out the red carpet for not only the competitors, but for us. They're absolutely great.
Great event. They got us pizza up here, great trophy, hand warmers because they knew it would be cold
so
outside.
Clutch. I think I have 6 hand warmers on my body right now. Lamar Jackson starting back in shotgun.
I think I'm seeing another running play.
Wow.
I'm going to throw it.
Wow.
Hey, look at the sticks right here by Lamar. In and out, wiggle sticks all the way down. Breaks away. Oh, but that's what you get right there.
Looks
Fumble.
like ball game.
Von Miller picking it up and trotting it down the field.
Wow.
Unbelievable play right there. Lamar Jackson was getting sick with it.
Yeah.
Maybe
takes it on the nose.
Maybe over for user.
Got to go out of bounds.
Got to get out. Got to get out.
Hello, hit stick, Pat Tillman. Wow.
I predict the ball is going to Jim Brown.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Look at you, the Swami, just predicting
24 rushes, 210 carries, 3 touchdowns. That's what I call a day's work.
Now let's see if UserGawd decides to use any of these timeouts.
I think he might take this L and go ahead and walk it in.
His spirit was broken after that long run with Lamar Jackson. That's tough.
Fumble will hurt your feelings in a situation like that. Oh, the first flag of the night.
Yeah, a little bit of laundry on the field. What's going on?
1st and 10, not good.
Face mask, call on the field. UserGawd looked over to Sean. He's like, what was that? Sean's like grabbing the face mask, brother.
He's looking for his paycheck.
We are under a minute.
More laundry on the field. What's going on here?
Another one. Patrick Peterson.
Getting a little frustrated out there.
This is kind of like that Giants game. He say, refs control it.
Yeah.
Control it. We got another penalty out here.
More laundry on the field.
Control
3 plays in a row.
They lost control in that one.
All focus gone from the defense right now. All discipline gone.
Yep. I think you have to hand it to Sean for the strategy that he had come into the night, Mike.
He built this entire team around running in front of Jim Brown.
Right. And I'd say it paid off. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. He built his roster for it. And it has worked out for him.
All to do now is to close out this game.
Oh.
Why not hand it to Jim Brown to close it out with another touchdown?
There's the maraschino cherry right there.
Did they say 4 touchdowns for Jim Brown? 230 yards, 25 carries. Goodness.
MVP of the day.
I think so.
He didn't throw a pass today.
No, today.
Not a pass.
Nope.
Yeah, he made that prediction earlier. He wasn't going to take a sack. He wasn't going to throw an interception.
Well, of course not.
Sure did.
If you don't plan on throwing the ball, there are no sacks and no interceptions.
Guys, there it is.
That's a good one.
What a game between UserGawd and Sean. His thumbs are indeed weapons, taking down the club championship today for the Dallas Cowboys. He is your Madden 20 Dallas Cowboy club champion. He gets to go and meet with the other 32 club champions in December for that $100,000 prize and a berth to the Madden Bowl. Man, this has been so much fun up here with you guys all night long. Great Madden action, great games. We didn't know quite what to expect out of these salary cap lineups, but back and forth, electric offenses, and some great defensive stands as well. We saw it all tonight.
Yeah, and I think the strategy that all of the coaches employed, all of the players employed in constructing their rosters and then using the rosters that they constructed, it was really fascinating to watch that and to see how it played out.
Yes, you put a chessboard out there. We saw 2 great chess games. Checkmate with Jim Brown.
Checkmate.
Absolutely. He was the
Exactly.
guy. Lamar Jackson wasn't able to get it done. Jim Brown was, and that was the answer to the championship.
We're going to go to our play of the day today. It's a defensive play. All that offense out there. Here it is. That Jalen Ramsey bat down changed this ball game.
No, Casper.
This
Not
play of the game
today.
brought to you by Spire. That was a game changer right there. It was pretty much unstoppable upright until that point. Jalen Ramsey, what a talent to have on the team. What a break on the ball right there. Right now we're going to head over here with our club champion tonight with the what a trophy. Beautiful trophy there. Congratulations, Sean. All right, guys, we're here in Frisco. We had a great time. For Brad, for Danny, for myself, Mike McFadden, I couldn't be more honored to be on the desk with you guys tonight. We had a fun one here in Frisco.
We did. Good job.
Thank you, my
It was
friend.
amazing. This is a great pregame to the Cowboys versus the Vikings tomorrow night. LSU won today. I'm happy.
It's been a good day. Been a good day in Danny World
tomorrow,
today.
the Cowboys will take care of it. I'll be even happier, and I'll be able to wake up on Monday ecstatic.
Guys, we want to thank everybody coming out tonight, whether it was the live crowd or whether it was the chat on Twitch. Big shout out to the Madden community out there. My positive force for good guys out there in the chat tonight, chopping it up. It was great to see you. Guys, we've had an amazing time here. We're going to see you next time for the club championship.